Hey, what is up here, guys? Okay, so today we are going to look at the Smart Connect server interface, and we're going to do a walkthrough of just looking at the general menus and just talking about that kind of stuff. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to double click on Chrome and open up a new web page. Go ahead and type in my server URL so this points and gives me a direct link to the server. So in this case, as you can see here, I'm on the front page, and I go ahead and log in with the username and password that your administrator has given you or you as an administrator have. So this is the front page of our server. So on the left hand side, you've got the burger buttons. So if you click this, it becomes icons. If you click it again, it actually gives you a description of what you're looking at. So the first thing would be this home page. So these quick links here. So you can go and manage my quick links. There's an ability to add a URL and the label. In this case, I have got a link to the Smart Forum. As you can see, as it clicks here, I can then pursue it or open it. While it's opening, I'll carry on. The dashboard. So in here, you've got multiple reports. So it would be static report templates that you would visualize here, left and right. And you can compare it left and right. So you would go to create a new one and you can select dashboards from specific conservation areas that are on your Smart Connect. Create that. So you would have to create icons and all that kind of stuff in Smart as a report template. The My Account, this is for you as the administrator, your username, your email, if you want to change a password. If you have a default conservation area, you can define it here, but because I'm an admin for all of them, I just leave it blank. Next thing is under conservation areas. Here you've got all the list of conservation areas and manage the data models across those ones. So I'm not going to go into detail here. You will see it at a later stage. On our alerts, this will be amazing because you can see everything on a map of what is being created and that kind of stuff. Alerts on the stuff on the side here, you'll be able to configure that as you see fit. Again, we'll go into detail a little bit more. Same with queries. You've got all your queries from each conservation area on the left. They carry across the folder structure that you have within that specific conservation area. And then on the right, you will have all those queries related to the conservation areas. On the top, you can filter by the conservation area to make your life a little bit easier. The same structure with the reports follows the same structure as the queries. So on the left here, you've got your report folder structure, and then on the right, the different report types that you have created. Again, filters at the top that will allow you to make your life easier. Shared links and tokens. If you want to share your information with somebody that's not a Smart Connect employee or has a username and password, all these token addresses that you do create here or on the queries or on the report side of things will come up here, and you can then manage it from one central location. So this one is for a report that I wanted to share with someone, that only for a specific amount of time that I created, and here it is here. But again, this will come back into a later stage. The data queue here is where all the files coming in from the field are stored if you have Smart Mobile set up to send the data to Smart Connect server. You'll see it here that you can manage, delete, and actually process. This is going to be one of the pages that you use the most as a Smart administrator, your Smart user accounts. As you can see, this is where you create users. At the same time, you've got user roles. So these are specific tasks or active actions that need to be completed by So a group of actions for a specific role. And then on the top here, you'll see all the different desktop users for the conservation areas. So you can also manage that, refresh and add as you want. Again, go into more of this a bit detail a bit later. Anything to do with Smart Mobile is configured around this page here. Smart Mobile packages, specific routes that you want the guys to follow, private packages, any API keys that you want to create for a specific conservation area, and then Smart Collect if you are creating users here for Smart Collect. Now, obviously, Smart Collect, you guys know what it's all about, but this is where you can now actually manage them. The last page here is the settings. So you'll see layers that can be added here. So OpenStreetMaps in this case. This is where you're going to administrate your alert types that are going to be visible on your map that you're going to be doing there. And here's some default filter settings. The last thing is the style of what your server looks like. So logos, copyright, and all that kind of stuff. And yes, so that's just a quick breakdown of the menu, the setup. We will be going into each area detailed a bit in future videos. Cool, guys. Hope it helped.